I try to prevent that this year, but I did kind of get carried away and went to over there where the band was, and just this year try to celebrate with the team, celebrate with the Alabama fans, and keep it into Alabama and stay away from LSU fans.
What about that place brings out the crazy in the team?
Just being happy that I know that we had it in us, and I think going into overtime we had the momentum because with Ruben making that last tackle at the end of the fourth quarter, I think that let us know, hey, it's our time and we got to take advantage of it.
Now that you've had a day to digest it, what did that night mean for you?
It was big. It let the team know that we're capable of doing anything that we need to do. It showed us that we got the poise to when times are going rough for us through the whole game. When it's time for the clutch time, we can pull through.
What about you personally? Going on that last drive, tied up, and then in overtime.
I feel better as a quarterback. I knew my team had my back, but that just shows other people why I think the way I think, because they played their hearts out. When we got on the plane on the way back to Tuscaloosa last night, everybody was knocked out for being so tired. And when you just, while we're in the air and you look back in the plane, look at all your players and everybody tired, you feel good because you know everybody gave you all.
When Lane called that playing overtime pass to Brandon Green, what were you thinking? Are we really going to throw the ball to an offensive tackle here?
Mm-hmm. I was surprised, we practiced it over and over during practice, and we saw he said this is how it's going to be. And usually you hear Coach say that, you be like, man, you can't imagine being that good. And when we broke the huddle, we shifted a little bit, and I looked, I was like, man, this play's about to really work. And but we've been giving him a little problem, saying, man, you got to get faster. But we happy that it was successful for us.
You said the team was knocked out on the plane. How do you guys feel today?
Feel good, very energetic, and just ready that we had the opportunity to play a great game like this, and hopefully we can make great plays when it counts and come with the W.
It seemed like there was more of an effort to get Christian Jones involved in the offense. How much better is the offense when he's getting involved as well?
Christian Jones is an amazing player. He makes great plays. What people don't notice that in the past game against LSU, he made the biggest play of the whole day. If he didn't make that play, we wouldn't be able to go down, and Adam Griffin wouldn't be able to hit the field goal, or DeAndre White be able to make the great catch at the end. People don't realize what he did. So by him doing that, just lets us know we got to keep giving him the ball.
With the kicker, Adam Griffith, he's missed a couple kicks recently. Is it kind of thing where you talk to him, you don't talk to him, it's kind of different with a kicker?
You pretty much just let them get you just try to stay off of them and let them keep their mind right. Adam has been through it several times. Me and him kind of grew up in the same town, growing up in high school. I've been seeing that kid make big-time kicks since he's been little. And we had nothing but a confidence in him, even though he missed one at the beginning of the game. We knew that he was going to come through for us, and when he made it, we knew the game was ours.
Did you watch it? Did you close your eyes? Or?
I try to look away. I try to put the towel over my head and just pray that God gave me the strength to make the field goal.
How'd you know they made it? Did you hear the?
I just heard silence. Yeah, so we hear silence with it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you fine?
Twice there. How crazy is it to go from one big game in LSU to an even bigger game here? Is that just SEC West? Is it kind of?
Yeah, it's just the SEC West. It's a lot of great teams, and Mississippi State's a great team, and we respect them a lot. Hey, guys work hard, as you can tell from the results that they had over this year, and we're ready to see how the game can go, and we're going to practice very hard.
Saban said that the biggest challenge would be bouncing back mentally, not physically. What do you feel like the team is mentally?
Mentally, we just got to put this last game behind us and keep looking forward and realize that this is the next step to get to the promised land, and that's one thing we're focusing on, and that's one thing we're going to try to stay on the guys about this week.
Saban said it's kind of misleading to look at their numbers. They were last in the SEC pass defense by a wide margin. What do you see when you look at that secondary?
Guys that want it, that have the drive to be the best, that wants to buy into their program and try to play hard for one another, and that's what they do. And they seem like the coaching staff over there came with good game plans and brought it to their players, and the players been very successful doing what they have to do.
How instinctive is it for you, like on that third down conversion where you spin away and then you run for a first down? Is that just, does that come natural, or are you thinking that through, okay, if this happens, I'm going to make this move? Or?
Just instincts, just trying to be the competitor that I am and try to do whatever I can do to win the game win the game for us. And I look to pass first and run second because, like I said before, I want other guys to have the glory other than me.
It's kind of strange not to have for Alabama not to have a top 10 rusher in the SEC. How do you think those guys have played and TJ's kind of confidence level after that?
TJ has a lot. His confidence is very big. He's another team player. He just wants the W. That's all he wants very much, and he's not worried about how many yards he gets or how many touchdowns he gets over the year. He just wants to win the game and be able to have that ring on his finger.
Do you still feel, one of the better backfields in the SEC?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. We probably haven't showed him a lot, but TJ's working very hard, and he's going to come back this game very strong.
Anything else?